He was good looking, charming, and drove a Volkswagen Beetle. He walked on crutches to make women feel safe, and he killed at least 30 people. But here's what nobody talk about. Ted Bundy wasn't caught by DNA. He wasn't caught by witness. He was caught because of a mistake so small most killers would have gotten away with it. This is the story of how a team of FBI profilers outsmarted one of the most intelligent serial killers in American history. Who was Ted Bundy? Theodore Robert Bundy was born in 1946 in Burlington, Vermont. By all appearance, he was the perfect American man. Law student, Republican Party volunteer, worked at a suicide hotline. Nobody suspected him. Not his girlfriend, not his co-workers, not even the detectives who met him in person. Between 1974 and 1978, he traveled across 7 states, kidnapping, assaulting, and murdering young women. His method was always the same. He would fake an injury, ask for help, and then attack when the victim lowered their guard. But what made Bundy truly dangerous wasn't just his violence, it was how normal he looked, how well he talked, how easily he could explain always suspicious. By 1977, he had already escaped from prison twice and was now operating in Florida, where he would make his final and fatal mistake. The FBI profilers intern at the FBI's Behavior Science Unit in Quantico, Virginia. A group of agents were doing something revolutionary. They were building psychological profiles of killers before they were caught. Agent Robert Ressler and his team had spent years interviewing convicted serial killers, learning how they thought, how they chose victims, how they justified their actions. When the Bundy case landed on their desk, they immediately noticed a pattern. The killer was organized, methodical. He planned everything in advance. He was likely educated, employed, and had a normal social life. He was the type of person who would never look suspicious in a crowd. This profile was circulated to police departments across the country. In Utah, a detective already had a suspect in mind, and the profile matched almost perfectly. But suspicions isn't evidence, and Bundy knew that. On February 15, 1978, Bundy was driving a stolen orange Volkswagen Beetle through Pensacola, Florida at 3 a.m. A single police officer, David Lee, ran his license plate. It came back stolen. What happened next changed everything. Bundy tried to run. Officer Lee gave chase and after a brief struggle handcuffed him. At the station, when they asked for his name, he gave a fake one, but his fingerprints told the truth. The FBI profile had been right about everything: organized, educated, normal looking, and completely unable to stop himself from making one small avoidable mistake. Later, investigators would say that Bundy's own arrogance caught him. He believed he was smarter than every system, and that belief made him sloppy. Psychologists who study Bundy later identify something called the dark triad: narcissism, psychopathy, and Machiavellianism, three traits that, when combined, create a person who feels no empathy, believes they are exceptional, and will manipulate anyone to get what they want. Bundy had all three, and ironically, those same traits that made him so dangerous were the exact traits that made him so easy to catch once someone was looking in the right direction. The FBI's profiling unit, which started with just a few agents in 1972, is now one of the most powerful investigate tools in the world. And it all started with one simple idea: understand the mind and you can predict the behavior. If you want to know which serial killer the FBI almost never caught and how they finally did, watch the next video. Subscribe if you are new. I'll see you in the next one.